today was a short day, so I'm just included a couple of slides to show you how each day started. I used the Trailblazer guide mostly, but I didn't want to carry the guide with me all the time, so I acquired another one off eBay for £2, and every day I would cut out the relevant maps for that day's journey and just put them in the pouch I carried on the front of my jacket. Hello there. It's day 20 for an old man on the Pennine Way. I've been going about half an hour, and this is Padon. It's actually not on the Pennine Way. About the wind. It's actually not on the Pennine Way. You got to go a bit off, so that's pretty unusual for me because I'm a minimalist man myself. I only do what's required. This is the last day before I go into the Cheviots. Roz has just dropped me off down on the road there, and I'm headed off into those trees over there, which goes straight to Byrness. Originally, when we did it last time, it was all forest, but by the look of it this time, some of it's been clear fell, so there's going to be horrible gaps in it. It's cool because I've got gloves on. Windy. It was raining earlier, but it looks okay now. So I've only got about 4 hours to Byrness anyway. So this is the pepper pot cairn at Padon. I'll move back a bit so you can see the whole thing. The wind bit in the microphone and you won't hear anything. It's a pretty big cairn. Still not reached the forest yet. I'm walking up the wall that the Trailblazer says is boggy and horrible, and he's right. That's Padon behind me I've just come from. I'm close to the forest, but not there yet. I've just been going around the edge of a new plantation, heading off towards these trees over here. It's quite a good track, dry enough. And I've just stopped in the shade of this tree to record this because it's quite windy outside the trees. So I'm walking along this path. It's really quite hard work because whoever put the stone down seems to have ordered one size stone, and what happens is when you put your foot on one of the stones, it rolls under your feet. That's a common thing on the Pennine Way, people who don't know how to lay stone paths. I used to supervise drilling rigs, and the first thing they teach you is how to put a hardcore pad down, because without it you can't work properly, and you need large size stones, some a bit smaller, some a bit smaller, some a bit smaller, until you end up with dust which binds the whole lot together and stops it moving. This is actually quite difficult. Still heading down forest roads. It'll stay this way forever, I think. Until I reach Byrness anyway. It's about 12 o'clock. I've been ploughing along this road for an hour with views like this the whole way. but I am getting close to the road because I can hear motorbikes going along the road now. But there's still a fair way to go to Byrness because I have to go right along the back. Okay, I've reached the bottom of the valley. The main road is just that direction, and the Pennine Way takes me through these very pleasant woods, sort of alongside the road and out of its way, I think. So just keep carrying on along here. I've come from back there. I don't remember this from last time. It's a very pleasant route alongside the river. Heading for those trees over there, I think. And I think that's where Byrness is. Just coming into Byrness, I think. So that was a short day 20 for an old man on the Pennine Way. I may take some shots of Byrness when I get around there. So there may be a bit more, but I might include it before this ending. Thanks very much for staying with me, and see you again. Just the Cheviot stretch to do over the next 2 days. Bye. Despite what I've just said on the previous clip, I didn't go into Byrness, so I haven't added any extra photographs. In 1967, the walk joined the main road here and went along to the Byrness, which was just a series of estate workers' cottages. The Forest View Inn, which had previously been a youth hostel, wasn't even a youth hostel at that time. The guidebook said we could buy provisions in Byrness, but that we couldn't find anywhere to buy anything. So in the end we just carried straight on into the Cheviots.